the risk of COVID spreading increases when students return to campus, the Sunnyside district is now dealing with coronavirus cases at 5 schools. And I spoke with Superintendent Steve Holmes about how it happened and the district's plan to keep the virus from spreading.
5 COVID cases impact 5 different schools, 1 student per campus. Superintendent Steve Holmes explains the 5 students did not catch the virus at school.
In all the 5 cases specifically, these were cases that were reported by the family members.
He says parents reported to the schools. A parent tested positive, then followed up days later to report their child has COVID. And 4 of the 5 cases involved a set of siblings in 2 separate homes.
In other words, when we had a call from one of our high schools, they had a sibling in one of the middle schools, and therefore there was a case at the middle and at the high school.
What happened next? Holmes says the district immediately began contact tracing to find out whether the students had been within 6 feet of any classmate or staff for more than 15 minutes over a 24-hour period.
Our protocol is pretty clear. If you fall within those close contact guidelines, you must go self-isolate.
For 14 days. Students can continue remotely as well as teachers if they can. Holmes says the district is still tightening its pandemic protocols, but the sibling connection caught the district off guard.
And that was one that we felt was just an easy fix for us, is let's run our own sibling report, not wait for the parent to let us know, and then make sure that those students are isolated as well, even though they may not be symptomatic or have tested positive.
The district also created this positive case flow chart so staff and parents know exactly what's protocol. All steps must be completed by the end of the day. Identify close contacts while Pima County Health Department is notified.
They make phone calls to that individual and family members to make determinations where they have to get back to us and make some changes to our protocol or make some advisement.
Or recommend a school or classroom be shut down. Pima County Health recently reported it hasn't advised any of the districts to close an entire school, though there has been cases where certain classrooms have been shut down. Holmes says he has yet to be advised of any protocol changes.
And the good thing, it hasn't resulted in any what they would consider an outbreak to shut down a classroom or shut down a whole school.
Back to the flow chart. It shows Sunnyside staff must report cases to administrators, who then notify staff, close contacts, and all parents. Now, this is a letter template that goes out to parents of the schools where COVID is a concern. Holmes says the district is striving to be as transparent as possible.
We're going to actually also post an active case per school chart, just so community and parents know this is how many active cases we have going at each school.
And the superintendent says there have been no other cases of COVID reported at the schools. He urges Sunnyside parents to report any safety concerns to school leadership, or they can go to the district's Ask Me webpage. And we have this full story on KGUN9.com.